Hello everybody, good day to you. Welcome back. Glad you guys are here. That is a 2016 Ram 1500. I think it's 4-wheel drive, and it's got a clunky shaft. Happening Z hood. Yeah, gravity. At least we think that the problem lies in the shaft. Every now and then, according to the customer, when the vehicle comes up to a complete stop, it makes a loud clanky banging noise that seems to be coming from the drivetrain. There are several other Ram owners who have noticed a similar situation, and they think that the splines on the drive shaft, start to the engine, they think that the splines on the drive shaft become dried up, or the grease dries up in it, and the shaft will get stuck and it will not extend and retract like it's supposed to. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this thing up in the air, pull the shaft out, take it apart, and see if in fact those splines are dried up or not. Let's go ahead and swing this thing in with all of its 87,825 miles that are on the odometer, and we'll get started. We've got lots to do today, so we're making haste. So I've got an avalanche ready to avalanche on the big rack over there, so we're just going to put this on the little big rack over here. Okay, so real quick, we need to get this thing into neutral. So we need to climb back in the cabin. Now we can't use the little selector thing because once you power it down, it just goes straight back into park. So what we need to do is pop this little tab, or this little cover off right here. Come here. Just get behind it with a trim tool or a pry driver or something like that without tearing up the dash. I wasn't prying on the dash, I was pulling away from it. Anyway, you just give this little tether a tug right here. Come here, tether. Maybe that's not it. You know what, I'm doing it wrong. Look, there's another little lock, like right there. Look at that thing. Push that over. I think we push that and then pull. I think that's how it goes. Oh, come on, lock. There we go. Now we're in neutral. Click that back out. So the trans is in neutral, even though the selector says it's in park. Okie dokes, rack is set. Let's go ahead and get this thing up in the air. Black subscribe button. It's only black here, it's red on YouTube, but it's just this thing that I do. I heard I have confused people with that before. Sorry. Yeah, all the subscribe buttons are actually red, but I actually have a black button, and the other lift has a green button, so I called them black and green. My mistake. Anyway, we're going on up here. Get all the way to the top. Click. There we go. And down on the locks for safety. Cool. Okay, so down below we see we've got a what is it, a 2-piece? It's actually a 3-piece because this is 2 pieces, but this doesn't count. There's a slip joint in here, and I understand that is probably our issue. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop this thing off from the yoke back here on the differential, and we're going to break into these little clamps right here. We're going to separate this side from this side and see if we cannot lubricate those splines in there. All right, so everybody really wants me to start doing this, so I will. What we're going to do is just index this with some a visual indicator. That way it goes back in the same spot. People like that, so I used my pink nail polish. All right, so we're going to go in with some wobbly drive line sockets. That's going to allow me to get to these bolts with relative ease here, because you really can't get a straight shot on them. But with a wobbly, you can. So then we'll spin this over. Next. This has been painted. Someone's been here before. I can tell. Yeah, that's 3. Number 4, right there. It'll come loose. Negative. Got it. All right, let's move up to the front here, and we can unbolt the drive shaft from the back of the trans. We'll do the same procedure here. 4 bolts. Come out. Drop that one. One up top here. I can't turn the shaft much because it's kind of dangling down at the carrier bearing. Okay, that's 3. Where's my little mallet? You gonna come off or what? Don't make me pry bar you, because I will. Come on, pry bar. Let's get behind it, right like so. There we go. Now we're loose, loosey goosey. Grab the end of the shaft right here. Hold that up. Hold this. It's gonna get heavy. Okay. Hold it better than that. I'm holding it. Hold it. Put your arm here. Put your arm down there. This is gonna get heavy when I bolt it.
I got it.
Got it. Push up. Start taking the weight. Watch your noggin.
I got it. I got it.
Over and down, please. Thank you.
You're welcome.
See you later.
All right, bye.
Okie doke. So here's what we're looking for. We need to go ahead and get these clamps opened up, and we'll separate these 2 shafts and check out the splines inside. We'll spin that around till we get to our clamp ends, and we'll pop those guys out. Okay, let's go ahead and pop these little clamps out of here. Kind of easy-ish. I don't think these are the factory ones. I think these have been replaced already. Yeah, looky here. Look, you can see there's witness marks right here from an older clamp. See that one? And then this clamp was right here. So these have been replaced before. Odd. All right, let's see what I can do about getting this split apart here. I've never done this before. Oh, here we go. Here it comes, yeah. And again, we're not gonna allow this. This is very thin grease, look at that. We're not gonna allow this to come all the way out so it doesn't spin and rotate out of its index position. So I think what I'll do is just load this up full of some lubricant, and we should be good. Oh, that's a very long extendo shaft, look at that. That's actually quite a bit of extension on this drive shaft. I didn't expect this much. Let's see what I've got for some lube here. My customer actually brought this. It's a Motorcraft lubricant, PTFE lubricant. And on the back here it says we eliminate grunt type noises. I don't know what a grunt noise is, like a rip. Grunt noises in the drive shaft slip yoke. So it's 4 drive shaft slip yokes, words. Eliminates interior and exterior squeaks. Okay, so this is good for all kinds of stuff. So we're gonna lube this shaft with this lube. So what I'm gonna do is we'll just take a towel and get as much of this old lubricant off of here as we can. Don't need to contaminate lubricants. I'm not sure how critical that is in this particular application, but we're gonna do our due diligence. Come on. Come out, shaft. That's about as far as it's gonna go. Wipe her down. Yeah, that's pretty thick. There we go. Get the bottom. Get all the little lands and flats. Make sure there's no dirt in here, which there is actually, so we're gonna get that out. There we go. Okay. Chop the end of that little guy off so we can squeeze it out. Ooh, look at that, it's blue, so you know it's good. All right. I wonder if this is a job like, or an operation that the forums discovered. I hadn't seen a bulletin on it. Nothing like that. There we go. And we'll we'll go ahead and rotate that around. A little bit more. Squeeze it on in there nice like. Okay. Just do that a few times, make sure it all gets in, especially at the bottom. Messy, yeah? I'm a slob. Too liberal with the lubricant. Okay, so now clearly, as we can see, I'm not very skilled at applying lubricant, so we need to smear this in a little bit better, because this is gross. I screwed this all up. Kind of bad, actually. Like I said, it's my first day. I've never done this job before. Spin it around, smear it in. A little bit. I'm just gonna use the whole tube. We're gonna go wild on the lube. I mean, you can't have too much. You can always dry it up later, right? There. Nice liberal coating of lubricant. I'll stick it in. Lauren, can you hold the other side of this shaft so I can shove it in all the way, please?
Sure.
It's going that way when I try to push it. So just hold it and push. There we go, teamwork. Yeah. There's air in there. Maybe it needs 2 hands on it.
Pushing.
Push. There we go. All right, we're good. We're good.
Got it.
Okay, that's good. All right, thank you. Okay, let's get rid of all the leftover. Got some spillage, some overflow. We don't need that. All right, so all the overflow spillage has been kind of mopped up. Put this back together and we'll clamp it all on. Yeah, there we go. Maximum shaft lubrication. There. Okay, a little bit more wiping action. I can clean this up some more later. That's not working. New towel, new blue. Smearing it everywhere. This is not what I wanted to do. There. Okay, let's get the clamp together. So what we do is we wrap this around, hook these little hooks in to the notches on the clamp, and then we'll squeeze this part right here and it'll cinch the clamp down, creating a good grip on this little dust boot thing. Okay, it's about as far as I think I can get it by hand. Maybe a little more. No. I'll try. Nope, that's it. Map train. Okay, so that's in position. Let's go ahead and cinch down on this. That's going to tighten up the clamp and secure it permanently. Clamp click. Good as new. So that's one. Let's back up some and we'll get clamp number 2. You know, I probably could have performed this operation with this thing still on the vehicle, but that may have been awkward and cumbersome and counterproductive. I mean, I guess it could have been done, but I preferred my way. So we'll slide those guys in, just like the other side. I have extra clamps in case I foobar this. Cinch that down. Looks good. Oh, I broke it. Good thing I have extra clamps. Attempt number 2. Let's try this again. Come on now. We don't have all day. That's looking good. See that? Much more better. Oh, come on. Epic failure. Well, I had extra clamps. We're down to the last one. Maybe I shouldn't make it so tight. These are not Dodge clamps. These are Amazon clamps. Perhaps the metallurgy is not the best. There we go. All right, that's more better. Bend that down. Good to go. Shaft has been lubricated. You can see we've got all this extra lube on here. That's no bueno. Let's unlubricate the exterior. We don't really need lube on the outside. That one, good to go. Let's get this thing reinstalled. We'll hit the road and see if it stops making that clunky noise. Beautiful. All right. What we're gonna do, follow me this way.
Okay.
I'm gonna get this front side kind of bolted in. Actually, changed my mind right away, immediately. I'll get this carrier bearing bolted on first. That way, this thing doesn't weight. Heavy.
Uh-huh.
Hang on. It won't fall.
Okay.
Just hold up to your side, okay?
Yep, I got it. You're good. You can relax and let that kind of dangle down. It's not gonna fall?
No, it's not. Put bolts in it. Yeah.
Okay.
You're good. Okay. Whew, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Now, I got what I need to do. Okay. So here's the deal. I didn't index this this front one because I really couldn't, because there's really nothing to index off of. So we're gonna go back to the rear, and I'll just use my marks on the rear to index the rear, and that in turn will index the front. So my mark is over here. Now you remember we turned this thing to get to all the bolts. So we're gonna press that shaft back in some. It's still heavy even though it's bolted in. Come on, you line up. Let me try to collapse this a little. There we go. Get up in there. There. That was easy, right? Okay. Holes are lined up, marks are marked. Let's get some Loctite on these fasteners and run them down. So let's not forget that the carrier bearing bolts are still suspended a little bit, or still suspended. The carrier is still suspended and the bolts are not tight. That's what I was trying to get out. Words. Whew. A little out of breath from handling this shaft thing right here. This thing's heavy. Click. Now, since the front is not yet secured, I can't really rotate this, so we're gonna go ahead and get this front in position and we'll get that thing bolted on next. Here, what we can do, we'll push this back, slide you into your home there, kinda, get in there. Let's get these guys lined up. They appear to be visually in line. This is good. Okay, 4 bolts and some Loctite coming in. Click. All right, there's one. Loctite on number 2, stick that in there. Number 3, Loctite, good. Oh no you don't, bolt, get back in there. Cool. That's 3, here's number 4 coming in. Spin that around so we can reach, shove it in. Click. All right, 3 more bolts, back out back. Okay, so we've got the one already in. Let's spin this around so we can reach it. More Loctite. You know, I don't know if these came factory with thread lock in them or not, or if this has been added since last time someone had this shaft out. That's okay, it is of no matter, because now there is Loctite. Clicks. All right, so that's that on those 4. The front 4 are good. Let's get the carrier bolted back on. Very easy to forget the carrier. I've done it. It's not good. Clicks. All right. That is that. Let's wipe off the rest of the grease and we'll go out and hit the road. We want to make it stay shiny, not unshiny it. Wonder if I have any paint. I'm gonna check my paint stash to see if we have any leftover paint. There we go. Okay. Oh, I see it. Black spray paint. Good. Not a huge deal, but I can tell that this has been painted before, so we want to make it nice again. No reason to trip at the finish line. Spin that around. That way we can get rid of all of our nasty looking witness marks and whatnot. Pry bar marks and socket marks and impact gun marks, all that good stuff. Do the same thing up here. We'll get the bolts. We'll get this little balancer dampener thing, damper. That's better. All right, oh, there's a bolt. Get that one. Get that one. There. Now it's like I was never here. Okie doke, so far so good. Let's go ahead and get this off the locks. Moving up, locks disengaged. Moving down. All the way down. And we have ground contact. Okay, let's go ahead and clear the rack. We'll get this thing backed out. We'll hit the road and we'll drive it and listen for clunky, clanky noises. Now, like I said, I drove this once upon a time. I did hear a noise. It was very faint, but according to customer and the forums and things of that nature, the most probable cause for the clunky situation was an unlubricated shaft. And even if that's not it, at least we have the shaft now professionally lubricated. There we go. Okay, squeeze on in here real quick, like put this thing back in park. We just give it a tug and then push, I think, or not. How do I undo this? Let's see, if pulling back on it doesn't work and then pushing on it doesn't work, maybe that little clip thing down there is what makes it work. Let's push that guy. Yep, okay, that was it. Super easy. That way, clip that guy back in, decontaminate the fingerprints, we're good to go. All right, let's go ahead and hit the road and get out of here. Test drive this this beast right here and see how it sounds. Restarting the engine. 5.3 liters, 5.7. I think these are 5.7s. Yeah, not 5.3s. Sorry, I'm stuck in Chevy land. Okay, so I'm going through my head everything that I did, making sure all 10 of my bolts are tight. We're good. Backing out the auto. Oh, we're not backing up anywhere. There's pedestrians in the way. Okay, backing out the auto. That was Don. Everybody say hi, Don. Honking. You gonna honk? There it goes. Clear, clear behind, clear ahead, clear left, clear right. We're good to go. Again, I'm running through everything that I touched in my head, especially those 2 carrier bearing bolts, because if those come off while driving, you're gonna have a bad time. It's never a good day. Van. Hello, van of wife unit. Oh, yeah. All right, we're not going to go on a huge test drive. We're going to spin her around the block a couple times, do a few stops, listen for some clunks, and then we're good to go. Full steam. Well, no one's behind us, so I figure right here under the bridge is a good place to do a first stop. Let's just slow her down right here. Nada, didn't hear anything. Which is good, we don't want to hear anything, because the complaint was when coming up to a stop, we heard a clunkety noise. It's a good red light, we can stop here. Nice, nice, that's good. That was the type of stop that causes it, when the suspension is bound up in the front, the rear is a little lifted because you're kind of aggressive on your stop, and then once you come to that stop and the vehicle jostles a little bit, that's when the noise came into play. We just replicated that stop just now and I did not hear the noise, so we're going to try this a couple more times and flip her around, head back to the shop. So that being said, I think we're all good to go here unless I hear the noise, in which case this video is ruined and we'll have to start all over again. So as always, I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, you know the drill. Please feel free to let me know about that by tapping that like button down below. If you did not enjoy this video, or think I was wrong, or I wasted my time, or have any other kind of constructive and or non-constructive criticism, please feel free to register your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. So again, and as always, thank you for watching, and most importantly, do not forget to have yourselves a great day. See you guys later. End of Doge. Left turn, stopping. And we'll try it right here. Brakes. Jostle. No noise. Good to go. I think I'll just back this thing in right here a little bit. Good parking space. Backing up the auto. Running out of parking spaces. How'd that happen? There we go. That's right there. Parking the auto. Powering down. Pew! See you guys later.